Keep swimming 1111. Good afternoon. I hope things are well. So this reading is going to be specifically and only for the DM. The DM can be a female or a male. If you have a female in your life that you feel resonates more in a masculine energy, then you can watch it from that version. But 9 times out of 10, the DM generally tends to be the male. But I am open here on this channel. But if I ever refer to DM as him, it just comes out natural, and it's hard for me to adjust to that, okay? But you guys can follow along however that works out for you. You'll know what I mean. Okay. So we're going to get some details for the DM. What's going on financially? What does a financial forecast look like? And what's going on emotionally? And what's going on in their headspace, you know, what's going on in their family life, and what's going on in their love life, okay? So we're going to get all those little answers. All right, let's start with what's going on in the masculine's headspace. Show me the thoughts, Spirit, for the divine masculine's headspace. Okay. It's actually this one for whatever reason. Show me the emotional space for the divine masculine, please. Show me the emotional. Okay. And show me what's going on in the masculine's love life. And Spirit, please show me what is going on. Hey, Tashana Intuitive. Hi. Okay. What's going on in the masculine's work life? Whoa. Okay. All right. And what's going on? Well, what's going to be happening in the near future? Any changes? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the overall underall energy, the rounded out energy. And it's, I've checked up on you to see if you were with somebody else. You could have anyone you want. So this masculine has been looking out at the feminine, okay? And most likely I have the feminines watching me, but once in a while I have a DM watching me. So, you know, watch it from first person if you're a DM. If you're cross-watching and you're a DF, then this is some information for you. That the DM has been watching you to see if you're with anyone. Maybe you as a feminine have been also trying to check in and see if your masculine is with anybody else also. So you guys might both be just kind of checking up on each other at this time. Okay. Let's get some clarity. Spirit, please clarify these energies for me. The mental and the emotional, the love life situation, the work situation, and what's going to be coming up in the near future. Mental. Okay. And show me the emotional. Okay. And show me the love life. Okay. And show me what's going on with work. Show me work and career for the masculine. Thank you. And what's going to be some changes here in the outcome? What do we have to look forward to? What's going to pop up? All right. So bottom of the deck is, I know I'm running out of time. And there's some impatience behind that. The masculine's dealing with some anxiety, some anxiousness. There's a lot going on. I know, look at my nails, guys. I'm so sorry. I've been soaking this wood stain out of my my hands, and it's really giving me a hard time to come out. I've even gotten the brush with soap and everything and scrubbed around my nails, and it's not coming out. Nail polish remover didn't work either. I think I need paint thinner, but I don't have any paint thinner. I have to go get some. But excuse the nails, guys. I'm not a filthy person. I've been doing a lot of outdoor woodworking and staining of a deck and stuff, so it's a mess. Please overlook that. Please overlook that in this reading. So anyways, we're running out of time and there's impatience. I don't know what to do about this situation, says the masculine. You know, I just, anxiety, full of anxiety. Let's get some tarot on this journey. Spirit, please guide and direct me with the tarot cards for the divine masculine. Show me the energy of their thoughts. Show me the energy and their emotions for what's going on in their heart space and their feelings. I want truth. I want revelations. I want to unmask what's been hidden. I want to dive into the secrets. Reveal to me, please. Mental space. Thank you. Emotional space. Love life. Really want to know what's going on in the love life. And please let me know what's going on in career. Okay, thank you. And please show me what's going to be coming up. Bottom of the deck is 3 of Wands. And this is, you can wait for some results. Something's coming in, your ships are coming in. You may not have full satisfaction right now on an event that you're looking forward to, but it's coming. This is basically just, if it was a sentence card, it would say it's coming. It's coming. Keep waiting. I know we're running out of patience, clearly, okay? But it's coming. So hang in there. All right. Let's go ahead and dive into the thought space. What's going on in your masculine's mind? These are the DM confessions and the into the madness of the divine masculine. It's the cards we're going to be getting into. So the first one is, I've been meditating and expanding my mind. I'm starting to see. So the masculine has taken some time out of their busy schedule to have peace, to meditate and just hear the birds, or go on a walk, or look at the stars. Just get quiet. Quiet and into their mind. They've done that. And because they've been meditative more so, they're starting to see some truth that's been hidden. Wow, another telling sign here is my mind. We're talking about their mind. Is tortured because I have reminders of you everywhere I go. So there's a feeling of overwhelming kind of torture. It is torture to go somewhere and go past something that reminds you of someone, or you walk into a store and it's a grocery store, just a store, and then there's a song that's playing that reminds you of someone. Maybe somebody looks like someone. Maybe someone has that name. Maybe there's a friend that, you know, has similarities to this person, but it feels like torture because it's not just one incident, one accidental, oh wow, that's a reminder. It's kind of everywhere they go. They can't turn around without being reminded. To clarify that with the tarot card, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And this is a long-lost love. This is also hiding of one's emotions, burying them deep. This is a love lost, a love yearned for, a love missed. And more than anything, it's emotional repression. Your masculine doesn't want to think about the emotions that they had with you. And for the feminine, you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But if that's you and you're watching, you're like, I am the Queen of Cups in the tarot. You know, this person is thinking about you and is reminded of you and is definitely tortured. And they're trying to find some peace about it. But my gosh, that's pretty difficult sometimes. It says here, this is someone being unable to deal with the needs of others. So this masculine has on his mind, I'm really not taking care of the needs of a wife or a child or a lover. Most likely it's the divine feminine, okay? There is somebody here that is consumed with their personal feelings. But it's also, I'm blocking off the emotional part of myself that allows me to be compassionate and understand the plight of another. The masculine needs to find an emotional outlet. Most likely the masculine focuses on, I don't know, like working out, possibly cooking, possibly just going to work. Also, maybe there's a sexual outlet. Hey, Ted. Bless you, love. Thank you for being here. So sometimes the masculine finds a sexual outlet, you know, and they find ways to get their mind away from the emotional. Because if they think about how sad the situation is between you guys, they're going to be consumed with grief and sadness and just all of that, guilt and just, you know, an overwhelming sense. Let's get some cards to clarify some of those feelings. Well, not feelings, but thoughts about the feelings. Like, what do they think about emotions? They think they're not in love with you, but they are. They think there's no feelings for you, but there is. They're blocking it. They don't want to allow it in. It's like someone's knocking on your door and they've got a key and they're trying to come in, but you've got like the bolt lock on. You know, you can't come in, no, and you're like pushing the door towards them so they can't open it, even though they have the key. This person is blocking out feelings, even though feelings is there, and that's mental. Okay, we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expanding, something new, preparing for a union. All right, so this person's trying to be better, this is like Six of Swords, trying to ascend, trying to get from one bad place to a good place, which is great. We also have down here passion, insane chemistry. Ooh, I like the sounds of that, insane chemistry. I love it, guys. Sexy. You like each other equally, and you guys both like having fun, especially sexually. We have a very fiery person here. You know, two signs that go well together could be fire and water. Also, two fires go together quite well. That's hot. Then we have I like you. Someone likes you. There is romance blooming. It's starting to show. And there's some fun and maybe some flirting. This person might want to get into your pants a little bit. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to freak you guys out. I'm like, oh, Steph, it's not always about sex. I know, guys. I'm not an idiot. I know it's not always about sex. But we do have someone here that thinks about it for sure, probably more often than you do. And we have someone that is probably looking back at some kind of reminders of what feels like a very steamy and intimate relationship. They may have some pictures, maybe some videos, you know, quick little love notes, whatever, between you guys. And they may be looking back and getting turned on by it. So this person's trying to like cool that off, simmer it down by just meditating, trying to be chill, trying to keep their mind off of you and your attraction. Because I do have to say, the Queen of Cups, is very attractive to the masculine energy. I mean, the utmost. Queen of Cups is very much the ultimate divine feminine, because water is feminine, and it's all about nurturing, caregiving, giving birth, children, making babies, taking care of babies, loving animals, being a healer, being beautiful, like very, very pretty, very, very handsome, you know, beautiful hair, beautiful eyes, beautiful teeth, beautiful lips, you know, very attractive, someone who knows how to please, someone that has, you know, I don't mean to be intimate, but just to say, like, if you were a female and you're in a Queen of Cups energy, the tarot cards tend to reveal some sexual facts. That person would be very wet. I'm not trying to be vulgar or anything. It's just, it is what it is. And, you know, I don't think I need to go into detail about what wet is. I think we're all adults here. I certainly hope so. But this person's memories of you is very wet. And so there's a lot of fluid exchange between the both of you, and they remember that, and they just feel drawn into your water. But, you know, biologically speaking, with the tarot cards, that's really what the Queen of Cups is. Very, very wet. Not everybody has that kind of fluid going on. Some people are more dry. It is what it is, and those are more earthy, but they can be more dry. You know, other people that have strong fire tend to be very hot down there. You know, that's just intimate details with the tarot. So this person's just, it's an overwhelming, obvious sense of, I miss that about you. I miss how either A, wet I used to get you, or how wet you get me, however that is for you guys. You know, and there's just something about the fluid, okay? And that just makes them so turned on thinking about it. And I'm just being real, I'm just being honest. They do think about it. And this person may even be getting some kind of lotion or fluid, you know, to touch themselves when they think about you. Because that reminds them a lot of the feelings they had with you. Now, also keep in mind, they're trying to bury those feelings. So there's a lot of denial of it. And also, I try not to think of it. You know, I try not to think about our passion. But with this ascending card as a masculine, ascending is rising. I do think this person gets turned on easily by you. And so that's the insane chemistry that's in the passion card. And that's really where you need to go. I mean, like, this masculine thinks about your guys' passion at a very real level. It's very real. And I know you're happy to hear that. You're like, I'm so glad they're thinking passionately about me. But also know they're trying to hide that, bury that, and like push that back, because they don't really want to feel those things. So got a little hot in here for a second. Let me get a drink of coffee here. All right, so we're going to get into the emotions and the feelings, okay? Now we're going to get into those pesky emotions. What are they feeling? First card, DM's confessions. I love that you can see my truth, but it scares the shit out of me too. Whew. So big turn on. Big turn on. But also scary. Oh, you feel like home. We have comfort. They feel very comfortable around you. Again, this is Cancer vibes. That's very Queen of Cups. But I'm open to Pisces and Scorpio because it's all warm and emotional. But yeah, this masculine's emotions and feelings about you are, you're my home. My, you know, the heart is where your home is. And there's something about you that's very, very comforting to me. You soothe my soul. You calm my spirit. You make me feel warm. You make me feel safe. You nurture me. You care for me. That's home. Home is the nurturing and caring feeling. And so when they feel like home with you, you are a comfort. You're a safe place. And it's that, again, that warm, watery Queen of Cups energy that you're giving your masculine. And so they feel that way about you. They love that. And also as a water sign, Queen of Cups, which I think the feminine is, you can be very psychic and intuitive. And that's why they're like, you know, I love that you can read me and you can see my truth and you know what I need and you know what I feel and you kind of even know what's on my mind. But that's terrifying. If I can't keep a secret from you, if I can't hide something from you, I feel vulnerable and I feel exposed. And I don't know how comfortable I feel in that energy at times. You know, but it's a lot like mom. You know, with a mother, you can't really hide anything from her because she already knows. She has a feeling, she has a sense. And yeah, you feel pretty vulnerable and open. But you also feel completely seen and completely loved and completely accepted because they still nurture you and give you that love, even knowing that there's dark sides to you. You know, knowing whatever you've committed, whatever you've done, you can go home to mom and she'll love you. She'll love you the same. She'll accept you. She'll always welcome you. And I have to say, this person feels like you'll always welcome him or her into your home. You know, and they look forward to that. They're like, I'm glad that you're always going to welcome me in your space. That makes me feel good. I feel like I can go to your house and you'll make me feel at home. Which is an extreme Queen of Cups energy, to be honest. The tarot card with this is Six of Pentacles in the upright, which is great. I like it. This is, I know I owe you. I know I owe you something, okay? I'm in debt to you. They feel in their emotions that they haven't been very fair. Because this is about inequality. And he's holding the scales of balance. Karmically, he's giving one person more than the other. For whatever reason, he feels this person deserves more and this person deserves less. You know, your masculine feels like there has been some unfairness or somebody's gotten more than the other. So your masculine is aware of it. Virgo vibes, Virgo energy. This is the idea that wealth and poverty is continued from the Five of Pentacles to the Six. Two beggars are seen receiving money from a wealthy merchant who holds balancing the scales. He holds the power. So he's holding the scales as if to measure out good deeds versus bad deeds. Is charity given from the heart, or is it still performed with a sense of having power and control over the less fortunate? The city in the background implies wealth and commerce. The posture of the The posture of the characters implies hierarchy. So obviously that man is more important than them. He has wealth and power, and he sees fit to give whomever he sees fit to give. So how he feels about you as a masculine is, I give you what I think you deserve, but I also feel like maybe you deserve more. Let's clarify that. Or it's this kind of apology thing where I've given somebody more than I've given you. and I'm aware of that. Oh my gosh. We have where the masculine feels like you guys are twin flames. Union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Yin yang, zen and balance. Can't believe you guys got the twin flames card already out here in the open. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about twin flames if you're watching me for the first time or you're returning, but most of the people on my channel feel they're a twin flame or believe in twin flames. And you only have one twin flame. This is not something you're going to come here and get more of. This is not a soulmate bond. This is not, I feel bonded and connected spiritually to someone. It's much deeper than that. The twin flame kind of symbolizes one soul, two bodies, two energies, two lives, which is the yin and the yang. They are both of the same circle, the same whole. The yin and the yang, whatever, you know, they're both of the same, but they're very different. And so that's you guys. The yin yang is also masculine and feminine. So the reason we split masculine, feminine energy. So your masculine feels like, I know somewhere deep in my heart space that we are twin flames. And I know that there's been some unfairness between us and maybe even some level of control. I love that you know who I am. I love that you know that you recognize me as your twin flame. But at the same time, this twin flame energy scares the shit out of me. It's like I've never been more comfortable with anyone, but I've never been so scared also with someone. There's a level of intimidation. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. Let's go in to the love life. Oh, first of all, I'm no good in the love life. We have toxic. This love life could be sex. It could also just be romance. It could also be relationships. I'll let you guys decipher for you what love life means. But in the love life situation, we've got some Cappy energy here. And yeah, this is just devilish. Even if it's not Capricorn, you know, it's like I'm not a good match with somebody. And possibly I'm with a karmic partner. You know, that devil card, karmic energy in the love life. But either they're with somebody that's no good, or they are somebody that's no good in relationships. Maybe both. Thank you for being my light in the dark. And believe me, it is dark. I'm no good. Okay, so in their love life, they feel like they are a toxic person. They feel like they have some darkness, some Cappy, some Scorpio. You know, they've got some darkness there in the shadows. And you pop into their life and you're like a light. And you help bring them out of this dark situation. So there is some gratitude there about you and what you've done for them emotionally in their love life. It's also like the lion fell in love with the lamb. There's that dynamic here. The tarot card reveals Page of Wands. The masculine feels young, naive, and horny. Let's just keep it real. Young, naive, and horny. They don't really see love seriously. Love for them, in their love life, it's sex is sex. But with you, it's different. Sex is spiritual. Kind of an I see God moment. I mean, you can touch them in a specific way that they don't understand, and here's why. You have chi energy. You have an emotional, spiritual charge. And us humans are electrical kind of current beings. We have an electrical current, a magnetic current, really. And so when you get the twin flames that are complete opposites in some sense, the light and the dark, the fire and the water kind of energy, you know, when you get them together, ooh, that current's charged, you know, and it's flowing, and it feels like fire. It feels very different. And so you are that charge, you know, because when you touch them, you kind of send currents through their sexual parts, through their body, into their heart, and into their soul, and into their mind. And there's that beautiful spiritual current, that kundalini bonding, that kundalini rising. You know, you can touch their feet. You can rub your hands on their legs, on their thighs. You can kiss their neck. You can rub their hair or their ears. You can go down their chest. You can, you know, put your mouth on private parts, you know, and it's just lost. It feels very, very intense and very, very good, but also very comforting. And they're wondering, what the fuck is this? Because they are a sexual being. The masculine is very sexual. And they've had, you know, good sex with multiple partners. But there is something different. Sex with you. There is something very spiritual. It is different. And again, this is the repression, trying to repress that memory, trying to repress those feelings. I don't want to go there, Steph, okay? I just want to think of it as sex, not this big moment, okay? But there's no denying, you are the light in their darkness. They are toxic. They are no good. They've got this naivety with the Page of Wands, which is just wild, and sexual, and learning about intimacy. It doesn't matter how old they are. They could be 60. It doesn't really matter. It's just learning about intimacy on a spiritual level is very different than intimacy and all the experiences they've had. They have a lot to learn about the yin and yang connection, sexually, intimately, and spiritually. We also have Photograph that came out. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and making new memories. So the masculine may be recently looking at sexual photos, sexual videos about you, and that's a part of their love life. Also, a part of their love life is, I don't know, you know, I'm just going to say it, porn. It is porn, because that is videos, that is photos, okay? And so it looks like, even if they're in a relationship, they've got this fixation on media and sex. And so they do have a fixation with that, this person. And that's why they have toxic red, you know, I'm no good, because they've got that going on. But you're kind of, you know, you are the yin to their yang. So there is some element of you either wanting to play that out with them, wanting to be on camera with them, wanting to fulfill their desires, wanting to act out what they've seen, possibly. You know, you want to take their mind off of photos and video. And you want them to be one-on-one, intimate with you, without thinking, I want it to be like a movie. I want it to be like this picture. You know, you want to get them into the moment. And they're going to take your lead from that. And I feel like, you know, in their sex life, in their love life, they need to take the lead from someone, because them taking the lead sexually, they're not very good at it. I mean, this person may be dictating, like, hey, do this, do that, come here, you know, go down, let me grab you, you know, say this, do that, you know, a little slap of the ass, whatever. I'm not saying this person isn't dominating. I mean, they are a masculine, and masculine energies tend to be more dominating. But this is also childish, where it's like, let me teach you. Let me teach you how this really is going to feel good. You know, let me teach you something about your soul. Let me teach you something about this wild part in your chakra system, you know, that I can turn active. Let me teach you about the fire, you know, between our souls and how we can connect them intimately, combining our kundalinis and just having an erotic orgasm, you know, I see God moment together. And that's totally different. And this person's like, whoa, you know, what the fuck is this? This is nothing you can see on a movie or a picture or you know, porn in any way. Like, this is nothing you can see like that. This is very different. And you're just like, yeah, I know it's different. They also see you as a naughty girl or a naughty boy, depending on who you are watching me, okay? But they're like, you're not very innocent. Don't pretend like you're some little page of wands, like you're so innocent in lovemaking, because you're not. You are a bad little girl, bad little boy. Like, you got some freak to you, all right? You've definitely got some freak to you. And believe me, they miss that about you. Because it looks like you guys are having some problems in your relationship, or they wouldn't be tortured and reminded of you, and they wouldn't have Queen of Cups reverse, missing you and just repressing those feelings. So clearly you're on their mind. Clearly in their heart space, they feel you're the one, you're a twin, okay? You're comforting. But, you know, intimately, again, they feel like this is the best. This is awesome. This is a great connection. And, you know, mostly in their love life, the only thing I think your person is doing is jerking off, if it's a man. If it's a man, they're jerking off, or they're getting off with some younger person that they're not really connected to. And they're hitting the replay button. Okay. Oh, Kiera, thank you so much for the 444. I love you. Thank you. So, yeah. Okay. But they want to make some baby making love with you, even if you guys are not making babies, okay? They love doing that with you. And, you know, you guys are both not innocent, but you sure are the light in their darkness. And when they're having a rough time, when they're having an emotional, sad moment, or they're having a rough day, they do go and look at porn. It kind of chills them out. That's what they do to deal with some of their issues. And if they still have pictures or images of you, they're looking back at that, because we have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, and nostalgia. But they also would like to make some new memories, okay? For some of you guys, they're just turned on, and because, you know, Page of Wands is a messenger, so I feel like they may text you or message you a photo of themselves, or a message, like a flirt, you know, that they're turned on, and they kind of want to test the waters and see where you're at. Kind of filter. They do want to be adventurous with you. They have an adventurous personality, sexually and intimately, in their love life. They laser focus on sex and intimacy. That is a very big passion in their life. It excites them. You know, there's somebody that loves stimulation. They love intimacy in new places. They love to travel. They love, it feels like they like car sex for whatever reason. It's kind of a rush. You know, the pyramids in the background represent creativity and manifestation. So they have a wild imagination intimately with you guys. Bottom of the deck here is Mask. So they do try to hide these emotions from you. They're not showing their true feelings. That's literally what it says, not showing true feelings. They might be hiding, personifying, pretending like this is really not what they feel, really not what they want. They're deluding themselves, and they're delusional probably, but they're also gaslighting. They're trying to tell you that's not the reality. Okay, that's not the real reality. So, they won't, basically, they're not going to admit that they're a freak for you. They're not going to admit that they love how much of a freak you are. They're not going to admit that you bring them to a very beautiful place intimately. They won't admit that. They also won't admit that in their love life right now, the only kind of love life they're getting is very emotionally detached. It's either photos, videos, or some younger person that they're not into. They're not going to admit that to you, okay? But they're not in a good place. We have toxic, I'm no good. They're not in a good place in their love life. And at the very least, if they are with someone, I feel it's the same situation. Even if they're in a relationship, they're not intimately there. It's all in their head. They're hitting the replay reel or pornography, okay, or looking through their phone at old stuff, you know. It says, you are the light in my darkness. Feminine, they're definitely thinking and feeling things for you. And so it doesn't matter what situation they're in, they're hoping they could have some contact with you, even if it's just in their head. All right, let's see what's going on with their work. Let's get out of this energy for a minute. What's going on with the masculine's jobs? Well, damn. I thought we could get away from this shit. Apparently we can't. What the fuck? Maybe this person does sexual things for work. I don't know. I fantasize about you every night. Seduction. Sorry, guys. I really thought we were going to get into work energy, but this is like, even when I'm at work, they're probably watching porn at work, or listening to it, or looking through your photos or pictures, or who knows what kind of freaky this person is. Maybe they're getting it on with somebody at work that's younger than them. I don't fucking know. But this is work. Let's see what's happening here. Would you ever be able to forgive all of my mistakes? Could you ever truly trust me? Well, this person just can't get their mind out of the gutter, even at work. This person has had some intimate relationships with people at work. I'm just going to be honest. And I don't know how you all are going to feel about that. Now, you know, that's just what I feel very much, that they've done something with somebody at work, or they've been at least inappropriate, fantasizing about someone at work, or they've teased someone at work, and the worst case is they've done something. But, you know, there is that negative energy at work, and they just don't know if you could forgive them or trust them at their job, knowing all of this. And they don't even know if they can trust themselves. Their employer may also have found out that they've done some funny business like that with somebody at work, or caught them doing something like that possibly, and they're just like, employer, can you forgive me for that? You know, can you be all right with that? I don't know why that's coming in, but it's coming in. Let's get the tarot. Ace of Cups, new love, new beginning, a birth of a new career. They have ideas about a new career. Ideas. This person may even want to do something sexual for work, which is very weird, and I don't know why I'm picking up on that. They may want to do something like intimate sexual for a job. Maybe it's online. Maybe this person does online sexual stuff for a career. Maybe this person wants to be a photographer, an intimate photographer with people. Maybe this person wants to videography, you know, porn. Maybe this person would want to be in a porn. Maybe this person is into prostitution or being a pimp, something like that. I don't know, guys. I'm not into that world at all. I don't know anything about that world. I've never gotten involved with anything like that. But this person may have ideas and wishing they could do stuff like that for work. You know, let's be honest, most men, yeah, that's probably a fantasy. You know, most men are like, I wish I could get paid to have sex. That would be freaking awesome, you know, on camera or whatever. But the reality of it is you can't have a life, not a real life like that. You know, you can't have a normal house and normal children and a normal life and, you know, normal friends and live in a normal place. But some people don't want to be normal, you know, but your life would never pan out to be anything normal if it was something like that. It'd be full of darkness. It'd be full of toxicity. It'd be full of egos. It'd be full of cheating. It'd be full of infidelity and insecurity. It'd be a mess. So it's like, I know the masculine's like, as much as, and this does say fantasize. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Fantasize. Fantasize may not be I'm literally taking those actions. It just means I think about it. While I'm at work, I think about what work could be if I had a different career. I think what it could be. And so these are just ideas, just fantasies. You know, it's an escape from their real world, real life work. And again, it's like, could you forgive me for even having these thoughts? Feminine, could you ever want to be with me knowing that I'm that type of man or that I'm that type of woman? Like, could you forgive me for being toxic? This is the love life area. I'm no good. Toxic, let's not deny that that card came out. You know, the masculine's like, I've got some issues here. And you are the light in my darkness is what that card says. So you kind of keep them out of trouble. Let's get some more information about their work. It's like they can't even focus on work because they've got their mind in the gutter a lot of the time. There's the snake. Can you really deny it, guys? The snake, the phallus, the you-know. They got their mind on the snake, okay? Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder and the other woman. They are naughty and probably not very fidelious, okay? This person, maybe they have a secretary they want to get it on with. Maybe they have a young coworker they imagine getting it on with or giving them head or something like that in a car. You know, maybe they have fantasies about going to their boss's house if it's a woman and she's older and just doing things to her and getting paid, you know, bonus, secret bonus because they've turned her out. You know, maybe they've had an affair with, you know, the boss even though she's married or he's married. And it's just like, you know, guys, I've known people like that. I used to work with somebody at a club. This was like years ago. But he wasn't married, thank God, but she was about 25 years younger than him, maybe 20 years younger than him. And we were all working at a club. We all wore hardly anything. It wasn't that kind of a club, guys. It was just a dance club, you know, go-go dancer stuff. You know, boots, tights, little shorts, you know, mini shirts, stuff like that. We were young, you know, 18, 19 years old. And this friend of mine, she was 19, and I don't know, he was much older. I want to say he probably was 48, something like that, 45 or 48, maybe, you know. And I'll tell you, I worked at Hooters too once, Ted. I did do that as well. But anyways, she was getting it on with the boss. He was the, you know, manager of the club, the owner was his brother. So he had two brothers, and yeah. So they all ran the clubs. He wasn't the owner, but he might as well have been. He was definitely in charge of that club. And later he ended up owning multiple clubs. But, you know, he was somewhat good looking. He worked out. He tanned. He looked like some guy from Florida. Like some kind of Italian guy from Florida is what he looked like. You guys can imagine that orange tan kind of look. Nice hair, nice teeth, an earring in his ear, you know, wearing button-up shirts, you know, with two buttons down, you know, his chest, and white pants, you know, with, you know, like a black button-up pinstripe shirt. You know, that look, guys. If you can think of that Cuban guy from Fast and the Furious 2 in Florida, yeah, that Cuban guy with the cigar, that was like this boss, right? But not as good looking. I can tell you he was not as good looking. He was short and a little bit more buff. Yeah. But anyways, my friend was sleeping with him. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing? And for a long time, it was a secret. Then we found out he had gotten a fiance who was also younger. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? He's had something going on with this girl, our friend, for like 2 years. Then he gets engaged to some other girl from Florida. She lives there. He travels back and forth. He's getting it on with both of them. We know it. And she's just in charge at this club. Like, she's the head bartender. She can skip work when she wants. She's got good money. She's got bonuses, this and that. Everything was fine till I think she got pregnant. Or maybe she couldn't have kids and the fiance got pregnant. Somebody got pregnant and all the games were over. That's all the fuck I know. I don't know how, who, what, okay? But I was like, oh my God. Saw her years later, but she was really in charge at that club. And so sometimes, yeah, you know, and people take advantage of employers to get further down in places. Or should I say further up in places. And more money. And so maybe your person at work, there's some kind of trade-off like that. You know, for men, I've definitely seen men in restaurants or in clubs or in even, you know, banks and stuff like that, weird stuff, where, you know, there's an older woman who's interested in him and she wants to help further his career by giving him money for college or giving him money for his own business ventures or, you know, investing in him or, you know, getting them a car or like things to fix their car or helping them pay bills or, you know, raises, whatever. It's like, and so you have this older woman and she's just like, hey, you know, if you give me, I'll give you. And I have seen some men, especially clients, keep it a secret. They don't want everybody to know that they've done that. Because they would feel like a prostitute. They would feel like a gigolo. They'd feel like a whore. They'd feel like they sold themselves out. And so there's this, I hope you can forgive me for my mistakes that I've made at work. So whether they've done that with an employer or whether they've done that with a coworker, you know, there is this energy of, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm sorry that at work, I've taken myself with another woman or another man, you know, another lover, secretly, maliciously, behind your back, or things you don't know about. And I feel bad. I feel guilt. And there is this, I'm sorry with the Ace of Cups. This is kind of an apology. Can you forgive me? Can we have a healed relationship? Can this still be a blessed union? Even though I have this dark past. And I think, you know, that's why we have that card, would you forgive me? Okay. So anyways, wow, that's what's going on with work. We have healthy choices that also came out. I'm making healthy choices now in love and in life. I want to do self-love and self-care. I want to be a happier person. So this person is making better choices today. They may not have always made those healthy choices, but they're making them now. Okay? And who knows, maybe this person was a stripper. You know, some of you guys might be dating a stripper or something like that. You know, who knows what this person did years ago, but they just want you to know they're not that person today. I like to get a card just to see what's going on with them financially. Can we get our mind off the workplace and just see what's going to happen financially, like in their money sector? Whew. Spirit, can you give me a clue about the money, the finances? What's going to be happening with the masculine and money? All right, so we have the Star card in reverse, which is frustration and not following your intuition, not following the signs, not getting out when you should have fucking gotten out, not investing when you should have invested. This is not making moves. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is struggle, competition, hardship, frustration. And then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I kind of get the energy of giving up. Financially, it's been a battle. Financially, this person's like, I can't win. I've tried to win, but I fucking can't. A situation needs to be put to rest. Okay, there is some fear of an unknown situation. This is just temporary discomfort that ultimately will lead to healing. All right? But they need to examine their current situation financially, and they need to shake things up. This might be suffering in silence, and it's time to stand up for themselves. With the Five of Wands, they've been back and forth and in and out energy. That's enough is enough. This is about drama. This is about conflict with money. It's scattered. But if forces can work together, powerful results can occur. There is a need for unity. You know, this is like the scrimmage or practice match before the game. This is someone who's, you know, needing to take some bold action. But this is also something not working out the way you thought it would. So the masculine has been involved financially with other people. This could be friends, this could be co-workers, could be family, but they've gotten themselves tied up and intertwined with other people, and they've depended on these other fucking people for their financial security. Wrong. They were wrong. This situation did not turn out the way they thought it would. And they need to get out of it. They need to stop. They need to count their losses, cut their losses, get the fuck out, call it quits. Do not any longer be involved. This could be somebody who's somewhat involved in like some kind of a gang activity, mafia activity, drug activity, crime of some sort, you know, drama. This could also be gambling, you know, gamblers, investors, laundering. It could just be a legal scheme too that involves like marijuana or who knows, fix and flipping houses, insurance stuff. Who knows what these little plots and plans are with other people. But it's like the masculine thought they were going to get paid something different from a situation that they didn't. So there's a loss of an outcome here, and they just need to get the fuck out of it because they need a new plan. This is not going to work. Maybe it's just some Ponzi scheme. Maybe it's just some hopes and dreams, and let's all invest in this whatever market, and it's like stupid because that market fell over, you know, and it's like, wow, I don't want to invest mutually with people like this anymore. You know, I don't know. It's very sad and it's very frustrating, and it's not a good place for a divine masculine to be in. For a divine masculine to be struggling financially like that with other people, And I think now they are ready to make some healthier choices. All right. Let's go into the outcome. All right. First card. I want you to take care of my needs. The nurturer. And there's the Queen of Cups again. The masculine's like, baby, can you soothe my hurt? Can you lick my wounds? Ooh, can you lick my wounds? Can you make me feel better, daddy? Mommy, whatever, you know? Can you make me feel better? You know, I need you to make things okay again. I trust you and I need you, and like, you know, they want that Queen of Cups in the future to come and lick those wounds. Okay, the next card is... I sense your anger and your resentment, but I also mirror your fears. I need you to release these so I can too. And so I can come back into your life. So in the future, once you guys release your anger, and both of you release your fear of one another, you guys can have a reunion, coming back into each other's lives. And it looks like that's what both of you guys really ultimately want. Okay, and you guys want to lick each other's wounds. You want to nurture each other. I definitely have the vision of camping or going by a lake or water together, hanging out maybe on a blanket or a picnic table, you know, just sitting there looking over some water for some sense. Maybe there's a little waterfall or a little bridge, maybe some ducks in a pond, maybe just waves on a lake or the ocean. But maybe that vision is metaphorical, but it's very soothing. And that's why I'm getting that vision. It's soothing, it's calming, and it's healing. And I think ultimately you guys are going to have that place. You're going to have the place of healing. And things are going to work out. And you guys definitely have a future if you can forgive. All right, the tarot card that comes out with that is 10 of Wands, 10-10. Well, 10-10 here, you get a new beginning. And the 10 of Wands is putting down a burden, letting it all go, having that beautiful forgiveness that is a relief. And it just makes you feel like, right? You know, because, you know, in reverse, it's not allowing a situation to end when it should end. But in the upright, it's about an accumulation of effort on both your parts. You guys needed some rest and some rejuvenation. Maybe that's why I'm seeing the lake and the water. You guys need to release what no longer serves you. The end has arrived of a very difficult cycle between you and your masculine. That cycle has run its course. It's done. It's over. Set it down. We also have a man that is weighed down by heavy wands. He's exhausted. It is the element of a lot of passion also. Fire can warm us, but they can also wear us out. It can blaze out of control. If left if left untended. It's also allowing the passion of the wands to simmer down so you guys can actually build strength and stamina. Everything in life is in flow. Your need to have some downtime is going to be replaced with enthusiasm as you guys spring back into life. But for now, in the future, you guys need to rest, recuperate, regenerate your energy. You guys are going to take a chill period together. In the future, I see a lot of relaxing. Not a lot of decisions, not a lot of actions being taken. Just chilling out. You guys are going to do a lot of healing. and you guys are going to soothe each other's needs. It might be sexual needs. It's probably definitely emotional needs, friendship needs. You know, that's really what it is, healing the past, being friends, soothing each other, nurturing each other, loving each other, forgiving of the past, and enduring. All right, let's get some oracle. Spirit, give me an oracle for the divine masculine. Envy and discipline. Bottom of the deck is friendship. I don't have to read that. We just read that recently this week, but friendship is a very important element for the divine masculine. And I think building a friendship with the feminine is very, very needed right now. With envy, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. With discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Masculine, you can accomplish exactly what you're setting your mind to if you work hard enough for it. There's a lot of jealousy surrounding the masculine right now. Masculine, there might be some guys or some girls very jealous of you, jealous of your looks, jealous of your car, jealous of your family, jealous of the good things that you have in life. There might also be people fighting over you, jealous because they want you for their own, jealous and fighting over you. You may also be experiencing jealousy. Maybe you're jealous of somebody else, what they have. But you've got to conquer that envy and that jealousy and allow the healing to come in. So let's read that. You must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have already been chosen for you, DM, and they've been chosen by you as a higher self. To be jealous of a soul path of another person is to doubt your ability to judge what's best for you. It is your human nature to covet the perceived luxuries that somebody else may have on a different journey. But try to emulate him or her, because it's not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in a footstep of another, you are only setting yourself up for some disappointment and probably a lot of confusion about what the fuck you're doing on this journey. You never truly know what's going on in another person's life. And just because everything seems like cupcakes and rainbows on the fucking outside doesn't mean it is. It probably isn't, to be honest. Be authentic to who you are and the gifts that you're being given. And if you don't follow your own path, you're just going to have to reincarnate again, by the way, to attempt to learn this lesson again. That sucks. So discipline yourself, my friend. Your soul has a goal, okay? Big one. And it has chosen you to incarnate into this world of distractions, by the way. You know, Earth is a dimension of obstacles, certainly challenges, hurtful things, painful things, and just major soul growth. That's what we're here for. But you've been given discipline as your birthright. You're very good at it. And it is time to remind yourself, masculine, that your soul has come back to this planet to get knowledge, wisdom, and strength. This is a great opportunity to reevaluate your priorities and go about your daily rituals and your daily tasks with better, clear vision. Don't be passive. It's time to take action. And remember, certain people, places, or things could be distractions, and they can easily get you off of the purpose and the work for your soul, which is a lot of healing. Healing of the emotions, healing of the mind, overcoming the self. So you can miss these things if you're not sure of where you're going, where you're headed, and you are prone to impulse decisions. So you need to put some well-placed Focus on things that you want to fix in this life, things you need to accomplish. And learn that the satisfaction of that task is more emotionally rewarding than any task delayed. So I want you to think about something that you've been putting off. You've been avoiding it, okay? Maybe you've been avoiding mending a bridge between you and a best friend. Maybe you've been avoiding mending the bridge between you and your divine feminine because you've been scared. Maybe you've been avoiding mending the bridge between you and your father, or you and your son or daughter. Maybe you've been avoiding apologizing about certain situations in the past that were dark and facing them, looking at the man or the woman in the mirror and saying, hey, you're not that person anymore. Just because you make mistakes doesn't mean you have to live the rest of your life suffering because of them. That is bullshit. Get it out of your head. You've learned. Let's move on. Let's make things better. Focus. All right, let's see what else we can prove to come for you. If you do some discipline. Show me what discipline can bring for the masculine. Compromise and admired. Aww, masculine. You will be so loved, so cherished, so admired, so held up into high esteem if you can compromise. What is it right now in your life that you can compromise? You can meet someone in the middle. Can you do that? That is something you need to be disciplined about. Going halfway, meeting someone in the middle. If you can do that, the universe is going to love you for it. And that person is going to look up to you and say, wow, look at the TM. So refocus your energy. Get back on the horse. All right. Let's see where this sacred traveler wants to take you. Spirit, where is this journey taking the divine masculine? Where is this journey taking the divine masculine, please? Where is he going? We have down here rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. So your journey is taking you to clear the past. Are you ready? Are you ready to let that go? Let go of your childhood, let go of your past relationship problems, let go of who you were, because that's not who you are today. Wow, and then you have cleansing waters. Purification activates, I'm sorry, I can't read, it's Mercury retrograde. Purification activates vibrant life force. Aww. Both of these have to do with water. And I hate to point out the obvious, but boom. Queen of water, goddess of water. She's kind of the authority on water. So yeah, I think the divine feminine has everything to do with this. And both of these are healing waters, rejuvenating waters. I have to go there with both of them for you. Okay, let's zoom in on them. All right, I'll hold them upright so you guys can see. Okay. So the Cleansing Waters card says, purification activates your vibrant life force. So to achieve fulfillment, masculine, it's time to purify yourself and your surroundings. Make some space and clear your environment. Clear out any clutter in order to release old beliefs, stagnant energies, or even a terrible grudge that you may have picked up. It's necessary to cleanse and purify yourself and your house. Let go of the old, discard whoever was once there, any remnants. It's time to get clean, eat lightly, drink fresh water, and simply live your life and simplify your life. Shower or bathe with pure intentions that everything that you don't need anymore, everything that you once felt that was bad or hurtful is washing away. And when you purify yourself, you become a clear channel for light and thus know what direction is best for your life. Also, your sparkling light will now be able to help heal and support many others. And that is the cleansing waters. It's time to take some time from your journey to seek holy waters. Maybe go to church, maybe have some holy water, but sprinkle yourself, standing under a cleansing waterfall, being next to water and just feeling your terrible energy leaving you and good energy being replaced there. Past life limitations are washing away, limited beliefs are dissolving. Sometimes the traveler purifies in a stream or a mountain lake or next to ocean waves, but also by simply standing in the rain or drinking refreshing waters. In each moment, there is a knowing that the water is clearing out what is stagnant and replacing it with shimmering, sparkling, clean energy. Find as many ways possible to use water as cleansing forces in your life, but always with the intention. So the rejuvenating rain card is clearing the past and healing your present. This is about physical and emotional pain, and it needs healing. There is a cleansing and a clearing of old emotional wounds, and even a release of past life pain. I need you to know that whatever you've done, whoever you were, whatever choices you made, all is forgiven. Absolve yourself, forgive yourself, and forgive others of their forgive the other people that have hurt you, their transgressions against you, because it's time to let it all go. In order for you to have newness, you must clear away the old. This card is a time of clearing out what doesn't help you anymore and what doesn't feel good anymore. It's about decluttering, and if you don't love it or you don't use it or it's not there for you in your heart space anymore, most likely it's clutter. Physical clutter can be indicative of emotional clutter, and it's time to release it and allow the cleansing, metaphoric energy of the rain to purify and cleanse you in the deepest way. This is also such a good time to go on a cleansing fast to clear out your body while old emotions and challenges are clearing out your energy field. Just use water for cleansing your energy field. Stand in a cold shower, swim in the sea, or sit in the rain. Wow. Well, masculine, you've gotten some pretty bomb messages today. I don't know how you feel about this, but in a nutshell, you really are letting go of the past. This whole I wonder if you can forgive me. Yeah, all is forgiven. Now, if you want to stay tuned and, jump in for a divine feminine reading, please go and cross-watch her reading or his reading. But this is yours. And I just want you to know whatever you've been going through, and obviously it's been frustrating, more so frustrated with yourself, it's time to heal and let those things go. You desperately, desperately need, and I can say at least want, your divine feminine Queen of Cups back in your life. The only way that's going to happen is if you can release your past, release karmics from your past, compromise, come together in a union, and take new actions, have a new life. 10 of Wands, let go of the past. Who cares about that? Let's go into the future together. Let's walk today together. This is a new moment for you, Ace of Cups, in your career sector. You can be reborn, renewed, reinvigorated, and refreshed. And in your career, whatever darkness was there, you can definitely be forgiven for some of those problems at work. So if you're worried about a work situation, there's going to be a positive outcome. Now, your love life, you're not showing your true feelings. It's time to get open about that. You're not being authentic. And in your emotions, you need to balance out the energy between you and your twin flame. Okay? It is what it is. I love you, masculine. Let's do this. I'll see you next time. Stay strong. You're not running out of time, even though you think you are. You've got time. Okay? So enjoy this little season. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the bell icon so you're notified of another video. And stay tuned for the Divine Feminine reading, which should be coming up next. I love you so much. Be well, and our hearts are with you. Remember, this life, this love, is a very difficult journey. It's an ocean of secrets and experiences. It's an ocean of obstacles sometimes, it feels like. But sometimes you can just float, lay back, let the stream take you where it goes. But remember, it's a journey nonetheless. You don't have to get to any specific destination right now. It's just a journey. So I want you to enjoy it. I want you to run when you need to, coast when you need to, and lay back when you need to, and just know you're doing it right. And it's one of those things that you must do. You can't get away from that. It is your purpose. But just keep swimming. If you're swimming, if you're staying afloat, you're not drowning here, you're all right. You've got this. You're doing it. You're doing it every day. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you want to donate anything to my channel, you can at Cash App. You can do money symbol, let that shit go, 1111. And you can donate any kind of appreciative thank yous or tips or anything else you want to give, recommendations for the channel. If you're interested in anything I have to offer as services, please go to www.jks1111.com. I'll see you there. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. And till next time. Bye, guys.